Hey everybody, how's it going? Thanks for watching another Jet vlog. Um, I just wanted to intro this piece that I'm going to show you. So stick around after I babble at you for a few moments. There'll be three much more interesting folk on camera than myself, and they will talk to you a little bit about the Jet application. Now I know the deadline was in fact today. It's December, no, I think it was yesterday. Well, it's December 2nd today. It was either today or yesterday, December 1st in America, and some other countries. It was last week in the UK. So most of you, of course, have sent off your application for the 2012 intake, but these videos stick around on my channel for a while, and I figured this information was pertinent. Unfortunately, I took this information, gosh, like two or so weeks ago. I had my camera with me, and I went to an orphanage where we get together as part of Smile Kids. I think I've talked about the charity. We reach out to schools in the community with kids that don't necessarily get to see foreigners that often, ALTs, etc. And so there were some other Jets there, that I haven't had on camera before. And but my camera that I brought with me, the kids were using it. They were running around taking pictures, and the battery went way down. So I started to film this vlog. Oh, sorry, my other computer's starting. The battery ran out. So one of the women in the vlog, Lauren, had a camera, and so she said, "Well, here, use mine." And so I did. And her memory chip was, almost full, so we could only shoot about 3 minutes. And then it was on her camera, and just getting a 240 megabyte file from one person to another across some prefectures in Japan turned out to be problematic. She ended up having to upload it to my Flickr account, using my password, and then I downloaded it because you just can't send it easily when it's that large over the internet, even if you zip it, etc. But anyway. So you're about to meet Jesus, Lauren, and Bernice. Lauren and Jesus are both ALTs. They're both from America, and they're both in their second year. And Bernice is a CIR, a coordinator for international relations, and she's from Ireland. And I guess I should warn you that the clip I'm about to insert, the 3 minutes of me interviewing them about the application, when I turn the camera and it's right next to me and I'm pointing it at them, you can hear my voice very clearly, but they're kind of 2 feet away in another part of the room, and their voices are a little soft. So when the interview starts, maybe turn up the volume and just endure me talking more loudly than I should be, so you can hear them more clearly. They have some good information, and I really did want to chat with them longer, but like I said, the memory ran out. Bernice mentioned that, as somebody wanting to be a CIR, that when she went on YouTube, there wasn't much information, and that's true. I've only put up 2 videos specifically pertaining to the CIR position. One was an interview I did with a guy named Roger many years ago, and it's gotten a lot of hits, and then the other one was where I just talked about the job differences. But she was willing to possibly be on camera again, so I will try to, corral her when I see her again in 2012, and we'll do maybe a lengthy chat about being a CIR. Some of you are interested in that position, and not many people, 90% of Jets are ALTs, and 5 or 6% are CIRs. So that doesn't make 100%. Okay, 10% are CIRs, but there's 5 of this special category thing called SEA, but don't even worry about that. But it is an option especially if you're very, very good at speaking, reading, writing Japanese. So enjoy the footage. This will probably be my last Jet vlog for a while. I will probably not talk about Jet again on Myargonauts, this channel, until the interviews start happening in a couple months. So, but feel free to peruse the playlist. There's lots out there. Leave comments down below. We can get questions answered, etc. But enjoy your holidays. Don't stress too much about your application if you send it in this year. It's out of your hands now. You hopefully did a great job, and you will hear good news in the new year and get that interview in probably February or March. Okay, thanks for watching. Stay tuned for the next segment, and I'll see you soon. Okay, No Shave November. This was 1 month. So probably shave tomorrow. Okay, talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, so today I'll turn the camera around and point it at me real quick. Hello, everybody. We're going to talk to the three lovely people you just saw for a moment about their experience applying to become jets. They all obviously are successful. They're here in Japan with me now. And they applied in 2009 and came over as brand new jets in 2010. They all, of course, had a wonderful time their first year, stayed a second year, and they're going to recollect about their experience applying for the program. Okay, so first up we have
Lauren from America, Oklahoma.
All right, next.
Jesus from Iowa.
Okay.
Bernice from Ireland.
Okay, Bernice from Ireland. You had to get letters of recommendation. Now, you were in school when you applied for JET. Who did you get to write your letters of rec?
I got two college professors, my Japanese teachers, to write it for me.
Okay. And Jesus, you were not in school when you applied to become a JET.
Correct.
Who did you get to write your letters of rec?
I spoke with influential community members who were highly involved in different types of organizations and asked them if they would recommend me to Japan.
Great. And Lauren, who did you get?
I had a college professor and then the principal of a school that I volunteered for in Guatemala.
Okay. And then you also had to write a letter about yourself. Bernice, do you remember anything about your statement of purpose?
Yeah, I wrote about my experiences abroad. I did an internship in Tokyo and studied abroad in Paris. So I tried to show how I could adapt in an international environment. And I thought that was important to emphasize.
Absolutely, absolutely. How about you, Jesus?
I sort of spoke about the same thing. Lived in a couple of different places, so I talked about that. I talked about my willingness to participate in a culture like Japan, and I also spoke of my versatility, my ability to manage challenging situations and go with the flow.
Adaptability, definitely key to being a good jet. Okay, and Lauren, what did you write about?
I talked about internationalization and wanting to learn about Japanese culture, even though I didn't have a lot of experience with it previously, and also wanting to teach people about American culture.
Okay, great. Well, I only have about 1 minute left on this memory card, so let's just get a really quick something that you remember about your application, anything that you can tell us.
Don't procrastinate.
Yes, good.
That's what I did, and it was really stressful.
Yeah, good point, good point.
I'd say don't procrastinate because you've got a lot of stuff that you have to organize, a lot of documents you got to compile, and so it just works a lot better if you get that done. And it's tedious, but
it's obviously worth it, right?
Yeah, it's totally worth it.
Okay, and Bernice?
And I'll back that up with another don't procrastinate. There's a lot of stuff to read, but if you just start it and do a little bit every day or something, just get through it.
Right. Like you even have to get transcripts from many different schools, right? So, some of that can just be really time consuming. Okay, well, I got about 10 seconds left on this memory card. Thank you so much, everybody.
Good luck.
Okay, I appreciate you guys being on camera. Bye, everybody.